And in this solo episode of the Happy Hustle podcast, we're talking about why proximity is power. And these are the 5 proximities that you can utilize to increase your influence and thus increase your impact and your income. We're going to be diving into this episode of the Happy Hustle podcast. Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality. Yee! What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? Cary Jack here, lifestyle entrepreneur, author, and founder of The Happy Hustle, and top 0.5% globally ranked podcast host. And I want to share with you why proximity equals power. These are the 5 proximities that you can utilize to grow your influence. And I want to actually break this down for you so you can legit tangibly increase your proximity to those individuals that can actually help you happy hustle your dream reality. And I want to share a story real quick about how this has actually shown up in my life. I recently was introduced to essentially a billionaire entrepreneur, real estate investor, just stud of a human. You know, he has the whole package, his family life, his fitness, his faith, his businesses. It's someone who I really vet, extensively. In order to take advice from him, I really want to make sure I would trade places with them, across the board. And this person so far has checked all the boxes. And I'm really excited because they're actually going to be coming on the Happy Hustle podcast as well. So stay tuned for that. But this person is someone that has power. They have millions and millions of online followers. They have I don't know if they're liquid a billionaire, but $1 billion plus in real estate. They are crushing it in many capacities. And I recently was introduced, and I want to share with you how I gained proximity, because it's one thing to just meet someone. I've met millions of I don't want to say millions, that's a lot. I've met a bunch of really prominent people that I'm so grateful to have met. I can even remember the time I met Tom Bilyeu and I was talking with him, having a nice convo, but that was it. It didn't really go anywhere from there. And the reason is because I failed to do this one thing. And I want to share that with you. So I failed to give legit tangible value. Now, with this new person, this billionaire, I actually gave legit value. I was introduced, then I found a unique angle to give legit value. And then it progressed to working with his team, potentially partnering on some businesses, potentially having him to come to one of my events, getting invited to his events, VIP, the whole shebang. And it all transpired because of proximity. I was in proximity with this person, then I gave value. And so this is just a quick note. I don't share this to boast or brag or anything. I just want to show you, what's actually working in my life and how it could potentially work in your life. I'm the reporter at the end of the day. I want to help you happy hustle that blissfully balanced life, both personally and professionally. And if you want to crush it, you've got to have proximity to those people crushing it. So that's why this is important. Okay, so the 5 proximities. I'm going to go down the list. I'll do an overview, and then I'll break down each. So the 5 proximities to grow your influence. Number 1, physical proximity. Number 2, belief system proximity. Number 3, passion proximity. Number 4, professional proximity. And number 5, remote proximity. Okay, so we'll break down, each. Some are self-explanatory, but I'll still run through them all. Okay, number 1, physical proximity. Put yourself in the room with these potential powerful individuals. That means paying for their masterminds, going to events that they might be speaking at. That means, legit getting out of your environment and physically going to where they live or where they're based and putting yourself in that environment, that physical proximity. It blows my mind. This is a sidebar rant here. How many people do their discovery sales calls without video? And I can guarantee you will increase your close rates if you actually have video on. Reason is 73% of communication is said to be nonverbal. So when you can get in physical proximity with somebody, you can actually read their emotional intelligence and their nonverbal communication cues. That's why it's important to get in physical proximity with these individuals who are powerful, who potentially could help you in your journey, and then add value to them. Okay. So that's the first type of proximity, the physical proximity. Second, belief system proximity, believing what these people believe in proximity. So, I mean, an obvious example here is maybe there is a religion that your powerful person is a believer in, right? You could potentially believe in that religion as well. Maybe you do already. And you could put yourself in proximity using that as a connective tissue to forge that bond, that strength. Maybe it is, you both love, giving back, and you have like philanthropic beliefs that are really aligned, and you can use that to gain proximity. Maybe you go on a mission trip, the same one that they're going on. That belief system of giving back to others is something that you can use to get in proximity to these powerful people that you know could potentially help you both personally and professionally. Okay, so the belief system proximity is number two. And then once you get in proximity, what are you going to do? Add value, right? I know it's going to be like a broken record by the end of this, but that's like the key here. The third proximity is passion proximity. Passion proximity. So maybe they have a passion for football. I don't know. Maybe they do. But maybe you also have a passion for football, and you can go to a football game because you both share a love for this specific team. And you are then bonding over a shared passion. This is a very quick way to actually break down the barriers and earn trust, is when you share in passions that are similar. So don't overlook this proximity. This passion proximity is very powerful, and it can help you just grow that potential relationship. And then you can add value, right? Figure out a unique, tangible way to add value. So that's the third one. So far we got physical proximity, belief system proximity, passion proximity. Now, whoa. Apologies for interrupting your programming. But I have to tell you, the best investment you can make in yourself is one in which helps you acquire skills. You've probably heard people talk about, oh, just invest in yourself and you'll be successful. Yes, that's true to a degree, but you have to invest in skills that will ultimately help you achieve your desired results. And I think one of the best skills one can possess, be it an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, is the sales sword. Really knowing how to sell, utilizing pressure-free persuasion, which will make you more money and more impact. Now, if you want to know how to sell more efficiently and effectively, I just launched a sales course called The Proven Roadmap Process to Selling Millions of Dollars and helping you to increase your conversions guaranteed. And you can get access to this new sales course that The Happy Hustle is launching at thehappyhustle.com/sales. And if you act fast, you'll get it at the lowest price it'll ever be available, because we are launching it and we want to gain amazing testimonials and social proof to further share this knowledge. So if you act fast, you can get it at the lowest price it'll ever be. That's at thehappyhustle.com/sales. Now let's get back to this episode. Now the fourth one is professional proximity. Professional proximity, meaning like you are actually like a part of a similar industry, or you're part of a similar company, and or maybe you can like add value in a professional sense and then gain even closer proximity. Maybe you have a specific software that if you helped them implement into their business, it would increase their revenue, thus gaining professional proximity, and you can build that relationship from that angle. And this is something I think you understand it. I mean, I do not want to beat a dead horse there, but professional proximity is, I think, what a lot of people strive for. They want to gain professional proximity to, let's say, a real estate developer, and you potentially are looking to get in the real estate game. Well, you want to professionally, gain access into their world, adding value to them, maybe helping them source new deals, maybe connecting new brokers. I don't know what it is for you. You got to just like take these proximities and then implement them into your reality. That's how you actually, take this stuff and then increase your actual income and impact. Like, it's one thing to just listen, it's another thing to, or watch, it's another thing to actually like just take these and then do an action task to get you in proximity to these powerful people. So if it is professional proximity, someone maybe who you want to be your mentor, figure out their business interests and how you can gain professional proximity to them by adding value. Dun, da, da. I know it's not rocket science. All right. So we got the fourth one, professional proximity. Now the fifth proximity to grow your influence, remote proximity. Now you might be like, what? Remote proximity? What is that? So remote proximity is actually the one that's probably most common. And that is, oh, let me send you a care package. Let me send you a handwritten note. Let me send you a gift. Let me send you a DM, a video message, email. Remote proximity, keeping in touch with people who you want to be connected to. That proximity in a remote fashion is still proximity, and it's very important. These touch points matter, not just when you need something or want something, but checking in with these powerful people when you don't need anything, when you want to add value, right? When you can potentially serve them, or when they pop in your mind in an authentic way, you can express gratitude through remote proximity. I know one person, actually, I'll shout him out, Randy Garn. He's a stud entrepreneur. He was on the podcast. Google Randy Garn, Cary, Jack, if you want to like dive deep into that one. But that guy's in proximity with pretty much everybody. He is such a happy hustler. And he told me that he writes 5 handwritten notes every single day. And I was like, damn, that's impressive. 5 handwritten notes. He sent me gifts. I sent him gifts. We keep in touch. But like, it's just about doing those little things that a lot of people don't do. Remote proximity. Now, I really do think it's important to like categorize your contacts. This is something I'll do another episode on, but like categorizing your contacts in a different value system where you'll have in the nucleus, like the inner circle, like the people who you really want to get close with, who are powerful, who are inspiring, who really raise your vibration. Then there's an outer ring that maybe are, still awesome contacts, amazing people to know, like, and trust, but ultimately not in that inner nucleus. Then there's a further outer ring of people who you just met and are acquaintance with, and maybe, you would potentially go do something with or have them on, your show or do social media or collab through like content, but not really in the inner circle or the outer ring. So that's the third ring. And then there's the fourth ring, which is like, you're basically, you met once or twice and that's it. Like, you're loose friends, acquaintances at best. So I think it's important to categorize these people and really understand where you want to put people in terms of proximity to you at the nucleus, and where you want your inner circle to be and who you want in there, most importantly. Okay, so those are the 5 proximities. That was my breakdown of how you can increase your influence by gaining proximity to these powerful people. Now, I do have an ask for you, and it's more so a recommendation, but I challenge you to pick 3 people right now who you want to gain proximity to. 3 people, and do one of the 5 proximities. Commit to one of the 5 proximities for each. So maybe there's somebody who you want to mentor you. Maybe they live in Bali. They're a digital nomad entrepreneur. You could send them a potential remote proximity message, or you could send them a care package or a handwritten note. Who knows, if you have their address. That's an example. And I want you to pick 3 people who would essentially help you increase your influence, your income, and your impact if you were in more proximity with those people. Okay. Maybe they have your perfect target avatar. Maybe they already serve them. Maybe you could get in front of their audience after adding value to them. But I want you to pick 3 people and then actually pick one of the 5 proximities to execute upon. Okay. That's how you actually take this stuff from just like, okay, I'm just, passively listening or watching to then boom, action. And that's what really makes a happy hustler is they take positive action. All right. So I hope this was valuable for you. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you want to go deeper into the happy hustle, you can pick up a copy of my book, thehappyhustlebook.com. You can get it for free. Just help out with shipping and handling. But regardless, y'all, I hope you know in your heart that proximity is power. And these are the 5 proximities to help grow your influence. Again, that's physical proximity, belief system proximity, passion proximity, professional proximity, and remote proximity. All right, y'all. I hope this was valuable. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Peace and love. We are out.